Welcome, Dr. Morse, Injury Experts. So Calvin Ridley has had a disappointing year, to say the least. He initially started off, and we was excited. Cam Ward is going to be his new weapon, his new toy. He gets the ball out, and Alec Aomayor was going to be his alpha, wide receiver 2. We'll go from there. Has not done well at all. Ends up straining his hamstring, missing a decent chunk of time. Comes back today, ready to rock. First play, suffers a high ankle sprain and a fractured fibula. So what does that mean? That is this ligament in between these two lower leg bones, as well as fracturing this bone out here on the outside part of your leg. So basically, syndesmotic ligament, usually the ATFL, and the fractured fibula. Depending on where he fractured it will depend on which surgery they do. But they always, with a fracture and a high ankle sprain, will do a what we call tightrope procedure, which means they're going to put a big rope or screw through here, and then they will also put a plate on the fibula. Now, this is going to be season ending. We know they're not going into playoffs, so that's a moot point, but this is season ending for Calvin Ridley, and he just absolutely, disappointed everyone all year long. And it just, long term, I'm not overly worried about this injury, but that's it. That's a wrap. This is going to be more of an 8 to 10 week injury, depending on specifics of the ankle. And he might sometimes even have a second surgery in the offseason to have the hardware removed, or some of the hardware removed, once it's finally healed. But unfortunate injury. We will see DK step up, even though he suffered a concussion today. We will see Aomayor step up a little bit, and some of the other guys. But unfortunate injury for Calvin Ridley that will end his 2025 campaign.